Welcome back, everyone. Here we are at episode 16 already. We're just scrolling right through it. So I've made a few improvements here and there around stuff and made some upgrades to a few tools while I was gone, and I think it's time that we move inside the house. So, oh, and this chicken got stuck in this basin. It's kind of funny. So, with that, I've prepared a little area I think would be great for this particular endeavor. So I took the time to dig it out and wall it up, and I finally got some ender pearls to be able to use for the elevator blocks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now, much needed improvement. So here's the room that I'm talking about. So what I was thinking about doing is, this is going to be our first tier 1 storage system. I was thinking about using the storage drawers. I think it'll be a good fit. And in here I'll put some machines and whatnot. I think we'll have a nice little setup here. But for now, let's just go out there and let's start working on those storage drawers. We got plenty of materials to be able to make them. Let's get them down there and get them in place. Let's not forget our control block, because that'll help out quite a bit. I think we'll also do some of the storage upgrades as well. So what I was thinking here is, there we go, we got all that up. What I was thinking is, let's grab some wood here. And with this lumber axe, they wreck. They just totally cut down trees in one foul swoop. So it helps me get wood quite a bit. So with that, I'm going to take 2 stacks of those. And we're going to need some iron here. Let's see, what else are we going to need? Just takes lots of wood by the looks of it. But we're going to make some of the compacting drawers. Those will be helpful as well. I think that we'll need some redstone at that point. Yep. And yeah, let's get started with that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to go out and make a whole bunch of these basic drawers. They can hold 32 stacks per drawer. And then you go to the basic drawers 2x2. They can hold 8 stacks per. So they can hold 2 items, 8 stacks each. And then you even got the quads down here, the half drawers, which hold 4 stacks per, but they can hold 4 separate items. Now the compactor is a little bit different because it can hold 16 stacks like a normal drawer, but it also holds the variants of it. Like, for instance, let's say you have gold. You have gold blocks, gold ingots, and gold nuggets. You have the 3 different types that it can be made into or made of. Very important. It works really well when you're dealing with your ingots specifically. So let's start off by making some basic drawers. So for that, we're going to need some chests. And we're going to go the log route. And no, chests don't require yogurt. But I think what we'll do is we're going to make up quite a few here. We'll go with 32 to get us started. That should leave us with quite a few left over here. What was that? A wood pile from forestry. Interesting. Never seen that before. I'll have to do research to find out what that is. So, now that we have a whole bunch of chests, let's make some basic drawers. So for that, we're going to need some planks. So let's drop a few stacks of planks here. There we go. That'll give us 3 solid stacks of planks. So let's go to our basic drawer here. We did choose the birch one. Oh, we gotta go to the second page. What's that one made out of? Oh, jungle wood. Interesting. It doesn't need a backpack. I think that's some weird bug. And there we go. Now we have 32 basic drawers. That'll help us get started on at least 32 different items. Now, sometimes I use some of these half drawers, and sometimes I use the basic drawers. It just depends. You got the 2x2s, and you got the 4x4s. But definitely, we need some of these compacting drawers. Now let's get an idea of how many we need here. Let's go into our ingots here. And so we'll need at least one for each type of metal that we have, plus any that we don't have yet. So let's think about it. You got iron, copper, tin, lead, silver, gold, electrum, and invar. I think those are, that's 8. We need at least 8. Let's get started and make at least 8 of them. So we'll go in here and we'll grab a full stack at least of that. And we'll have 16 of those because I think each of them takes 2. So this is how we'll limit ourselves from going overboard here. Yep, 2 per. Okay, so then we're going to need some stone. And we'll throw this back in there. So let's start by making our required pistons. They're a pretty simple recipe. And we are missing more wood here. So let's get some more here. That should be more than enough for what we require. Whoops. There we go. So we have enough for 14. We are short on cobblestone. I doubt that. I doubt that very much. We have plenty of cobblestone. Still only 14. Oh, we're short on planks again. Okay, that should help out. Let's try this again. And there we go. Got all 16 of them. Okay, so from there, we'll go in here, and we should have everything else we need to be able to make the 8 that we require. Perfect. Now we have our 8. Now, we should build our controller. So our controller is going to require a diamond, but in my opinion, that's not the expensive part. It requires you to have gone to the nether in some way to get nether quartz. So for this, we're going to need stone, 2 nether quartz, and 6 redstone. So let's get this set up here. Okay, 6 redstone. And 2 nether quartz and a diamond. As you can tell, I've been out mining a little bit. Had to get us supplied here. We do require our supplies. Okay, so now we have our 6 of those. And oops, we went to the wrong one. There we go, to the controller. We should have every... Oh, we gotta actually make it. There we go. Now, our drawer controller. And presto, we now have it. So, with that there, let's go downstairs and set these up. Should make for a nice little setup. So I'll put the drawer controller right in the middle. It has a limit though. It can only work with drawers that are within 25 blocks of it connected. 25 blocks. So if I place the controller here and I go 25 blocks around, the 26th block will not register on the controller. And I find that to be very important to remember when doing this. Another thing that I forgot, which hopefully I should have the stuff to be able to make, is I'm going to need a corner block. So for the corner block, which I'm just going to use the trim, which is essentially a storage drawer space, but it doesn't hold anything. You use it in like a corner or underneath something where you may want to be able to extend your network, so on and so forth. They can be very useful as well. We don't have enough sticks though. So let's rectify that. Now we have enough sticks. So you get 4 right off the bat. That makes it pretty easy. I'm going to plop them down right there. So my goal here is going to have our 4 different types of metals right there in the front. You see, it works out pretty good. Now, I think I should redo this. I wanted to sink this into the wall. Just as easy as picking it all back up and replacing it here. Okay, so there we go. So let's go back to our center. Hammer it out. Huh, why did that not stack? And it won't stack. Weird. Put our controller down. And carve out our 4. Put our controller down. Carve out our 4. So now let's replace these, even though it's for some reason acting weird. We'll just make it even. There we go. Now the same principle is going to apply here. I'm going to need to use those trim blocks, which we will set in place here. And I'm just going to put my torch back on top. I keep having things spawn over there in that corner. It's kind of funny. So, drop another piece of our trim. Put our torch back. Now we're going to start placing our drawers along here like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve this out. That should do it. We'll replace it as needed. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. There we go. Well, that's interesting. We'll fill that in. There we go. Now, we have 2 more trim, but we won't need them for this. So what we'll do here is, we'll go like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they're both, nope. They're not both 7. Looks like we're going to need to make some more drawers here. I have enough for the one side, but not for the other. So let's go in here and let's make a few more. We need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 more. So we'll make 5 more chests. Ooh. Wrap that around there like so. And then we will use that. We need some more planks. And there we go. We got our remaining 5 now. Okay, so we'll eventually put more up here and whatnot to as we get more items to be able to fill this up with. But for a basic start, this is pretty easy. So we're going to take this block of iron, and since iron is something I pretty regularly use, we're going to drop right in that first one. There we go. So now you can see that we have a number of blocks, number of ingots, and number of nuggets. See? Works out pretty well. Now, let's say I got one of those in my inventory, right? And I decide that I want to empty my inventory of the items that can fit into the storage drawer system. I'm just going to double right click on the drawer controller and it put it right back. It's pretty simple and works pretty well. So with that, I wonder if wood will work in here. It does not. So wood is going to have to be a separate one all by itself. So there we go. We put wood in there all by itself. We probably won't put planks and or sticks in there, but at least we'll put that in there. Now, another big one that we're going to have to do is a cobblestone one. So we'll put the cobblestone right there. The regular stone, I think we'll just keep that in a separate chest for the moment. So let's go up here. Oh, it's night already. Let's take a little rest here. Okay, so we're back at the day. Let's run out here. Let's grab some of our items that we can put in there. There'll be quite a few. We can grab at least most of the metals. I don't think we have any electrum yet. So let's go like this. We'll be able to get most of... Oh, you're not refined yet. Got some invar, some tin. And I think on the next episode, I think we're going to work on making some machines down there to be able to handle all this. Because there's quite a bit to do. And I think that we can accomplish it. So, I'm going to throw this stuff in there. And I'm going to encourage you guys to keep trying this stuff yourself. Let me know what you do, how you accomplish things. Did it work out for you? Let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And thank you guys again for watching.